Novel, Brewster's Millions. Author, George McCutcheon. Monty Brewster is a minor league baseball pitcher with the Hackensack Bulls. He and his best friend Spike Nolan, the Bulls catcher, are arrested after a post-game bar fight. A man named J.B. Donaldo offers to post their bail if they will come to New York City with him. At the Manhattan law office of Granville and Baxter where Donaldo works, Brewster is told by executor Edward Roundfield that his recently deceased great-uncle Rupert Horn, whom he has never met, has left him his entire $300 million fortune. Though he must complete a challenge with several conditions. Brewster can choose to receive $1 million upfront or attempt to inherit the whole estate by spending $30 million in 30 days. In the former case, the law firm owners George Granville and Norris Baxter will become the executor of the estate, collecting a fee for performing this service and dividing the remainder among several charities. In the latter case, Brewster may not own any assets that are not already his at the end of the 30 days. He must get value for the services of anyone he hires. He may not give it away, except for 5% in gambling losses and 5% to charity, nor may he willfully damage anything bought with the money. Finally, he must keep it secret. If he fails to meet all terms, he forfeits any remaining balance and inherits nothing. Brewster decides to take the $30 million challenge, and Angela Drake, a paralegal from the law firm, is assigned to accompany him and keep track of his spending. Brewster, who has never earned more than $11,000 a year, rents an expensive hotel suite at the Plaza Hotel, hires personal staff on exorbitant salaries and places bad gambling bets. However, Spike makes good investments, earning Brewster money. Realizing that he is making no headway, Brewster decides to run for mayor of New York City and throws most of his money at a protest campaign urging a vote for none of the above. The two major candidates threaten to sue Brewster for his confrontational rhetoric, but they settle out of court for several $1 million. Brewster then hires the New York Yankees for a 3-inning exhibition against the Bulls, with himself as the pitcher. He is forced to end his protest campaign when he learns that he is leading in the polls. As a write-in candidate, the job carries an annual salary of $60,000, which is considered an asset under the terms of the will. Blowing his last $38,000 on a party after the game, Brewster becomes fed up with money and is heartbroken that Spike, Angela, and others around him do not understand his actions. On the final day, he finds that the sycophantic treatment he received from his entourage is gone. With him and Spike having gone their separate ways, Brewster makes his way to the law office. Having withdrawn from the election, he learns that the city voted none of the above, forcing another election in which none of the previous candidates are running. Warren Cox, a junior lawyer from the law firm and Angela's fiancé, has been bribed by Granville and Baxter to ensure that Brewster fails to spend the entire $30 million. Moments before time expires, Cox hands Brewster some money previously thought to have been spent and informs him he is not broke. Shortly before Brewster signs, Angela learns of the plot and reveals it to him. Brewster punches Cox, who threatens to sue and declines Brewster's offer of the money as compensation. Realizing that he will need a lawyer, Brewster pays the money to Angela as a retainer. With the transaction completed and all of the money now gone, Brewster fulfills the terms of the will and inherits the entire $300 million. Roundfield plans to have an investigation on Cox, Granville, and Baxter's actions. While leaving with Angela, Brewster states to Cox that he'll see him in the funny papers.